wake up and all I can see is that black sun. But I can't breathe. I'm pretty sure I got some black lungs. That's a tax from all the shit as a kid I would smoke on. Can't relax, son, cause I walk through this land full of black sand. As I walk through this land full of black sand. As I walk through this land full of black sand. We're in devastation. Resting in ice to the nations. A soldier that's strong as you can come. They can easily just go replace them. Matter of fact, taking much more than what you're making. And if God don't listen, they be saying, honestly, I'm pretty sure the devil's overrated. It don't really matter what you want, it's how you take it. It don't really matter how it's there if you can break it. This shit gets you fucked. This shit gets me fucked. This shit gets you fucked. This shit gets me fucked. All I ever want is an oasis, but all I ever hear is that no one really makes it. Really does the man.